Right, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Antono. I will explain about non-literal language processing in psycholinguistic. Okay, the first one is types of non-literal language. Non-literal language refers to language that is used in a figurative or indirect way rather than in a literal or a straightforward manner. Some common types of non-literal language include metaphors, similes, idioms, irony, sarcasm, and hyperbole. The second one is the standard pragmatic view. The standard pragmatic view holds that the expression of non-literal language involves a process of inference in which the listener uses contextual and background knowledge to infer the intended meaning of the speaker. According to this view, the meaning of non-literal language is not encoded in the language itself, but rather is constructed by the listener during the process of interpretation. But the next one is metaphor. The metaphor is a type of non-literal language in which one thing is described in terms of another seemingly unrelated things. Metaphors can be used to convey complex or abstract ideas in a more concrete or accessible way. The next one is the embodiment and the interpretation of non-literal language. The embodiment refers to the idea that our understanding of language and thoughts it's grounded in our physical experiences and perceptions. This view suggests that the interpretation of non-literal language is based on our embodied experience, and the ways in which we use our bodies to interact with the world. Okay, and the last one is the neural basis of non-literal language. So the research has shown that the interpretation of non-literal language involves the activation of multiple brain regions and neural networks. This includes regions involved in language processing, such as the left inferior frontal cord, what's it called? Inferior frontal gyrus, and the posterior or superior temporal gyrus, as well as region involved in the higher order cognitive process, such as the prefrontal cortex and the anterior cingulate cortex. Additionally, the research has suggested that the interpretation of non-literal language is mediated by neural networks that are involved in social cognition and the theory of mind, such as the temporoparietal junction and the medial prefrontal cortex. I think that's all for me. I think, yeah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.